Welcome inside of the Garnet Bay Record Recreation Complex for today's game between the AAA Toros and the North Central Predators. Last time these two teams played up in North Central, the Toros were able to squeak out a point, scoring in the last minute of play. There's a backhand going wide of the net. Goaltenders for tonight's game is going to be Wolf at one end for North Central, and at the other end, Christian Thomas. There's a shot that goes wide. Toros trying to battle back from Friday night's loss to Whitby, where they almost dug themselves out of a 3-0 hole, but fell a goal short and lost to them 3-2. So they're going to get back into the win column to as they begin play here in February. Their next game will take place Tuesday night at Markham, but they've got to take care of this Sunday afternoon tilt with North Central here first. Here's an opportunity to dump that in deep into the zone, back in behind the net against Luke Stone. Trying to move that one out through center. Tipped away and all the way down the ice by Cadicolo. Picked up in their own end there by North Central, tipped away through center. An opportunity to bring this in here for Trainer. Trainer couldn't shoot it, dropped it back there for Gilbert, whose backhand goes wide of the net. Toros get to the opportunity now with Cadicolo, can't go with the puck. Now it's Sterling with the loose puck now, trying to get around the checker of Gilbert. North Central from their own end trying to move this over. Got to come back over here to the other side, off the boards and all the way down the ice. And that will be our first stoppage of play of the afternoon. Face off now to take place off to the right of Wolf. One there by North Central's number 4. Gets the opportunity to clear that out. It's right here at the North Central bench area. Picked up there by Owen Dobbs, uses the boards to his advantage. So trying to keep it in, they do. They put it back in behind the North Central net. That's going past everybody. And it'll go for icing. Face off now off to the left of Wolf. There's a shot by Dwyer. Stop! Rebound trying to put it in just over the stick. They're trying to bang that in against Wolf from the side now. Right in front of the goal. Tapped in by Dwyer, whose first shot was stopped. There's a block to save by Wolf. It's still loose there, and the Toros trying to jam it in front of the net. Some great early pressure there by the Toros, just couldn't find one to the open goal. Dobbs had the opportunity there as well. Over here to the other side now. Here comes an opportunity for North Central to bring this in. There's a big hit at center as like the ball took his man down and lost his stick. That was McKay who took that hit at center. Blake Smith from his own end. Does a good job to spin away from the defender. Now moves it up through center. That's going past everybody down the ice for icing. Now Sibley will take this offensive draw here for North Central. Bradley Brandt trying to win that scramble draw. He does. He gets it for Skipper McCaslin, who gets it over there now for Cole Campbell right through center. He leads it up, trying to get it in the zone, taken over there by North Central as they move this up. Lead pass up through center for Sibley. Just over his stick, he's still trying to reach it. Now picked up there as it got knocked in there by number 16. That's Trainer from behind the own net. Good job by McCaslin to spin away from the checker. Puck still laying there. Cole Campbell gets it hard around the boards. Can't get it out there for Kennedy. Conlon Kennedy trying to dig away at it over there to get it out. Kennedy still over there with Brandt, looking for the lead pass there for Ethan Jackman, who couldn't get to it. North Central find it, flip it deep into the Toros end. Back in behind goes McCaslin after the puck. They'll lead it up through center with a pass just over the reach on the other side. But the Toros still have it in the North Central end. Lead pass up through center comes Clement with a pass. Both players go sliding into the boards. He's got to get back up to his feet. Hard around the boards on the right side. Picked up there by Gilbert. He hits the side of the net. I don't think North Central has a shot on goal yet. Cadicolo trying to do something over here. McGrath helps out Gilbert. Cloutier's waiting at him for a pass, and that's not going to get to him. Racks around the boards for Cadicolo. Can't get it past Gilbert on the first opportunity. Neither can Brandt. There's a shot. Kicked off to the right by Christian Thomas. Here's Gilbert trying to stuff it in from the side. Around the boards it goes, gets kept in there at the blue line by North Central. That'll get found by the Toros and dumped down the ice. All the way back in their own end. He's got to pick that up. Number 21 will take that behind his own goal. That pass is up through center for number 23. He's going to take a shot. It gets blocked on the way through. Nice block by Blake Smith as he blocked that opportunity there from Maddox. Mador trying to put his pressure on here. Mador keeps it in and sets it up now for an opportunity. Backhand shot. Left pad save there by Christian Thomas as he stops that opportunity. Back there for Black. Here's Bennett getting it back to the line, and the shot there from the blue line was wide of the goal. Getting our first penalty of the game, and it's going to go to North Central. As soon as it gets touched up there by Black, and we'll get the call for tripping going to number 89. And it's going to be McKay who's going to the box. Face off now to take place off to the left of Wolf. One there by North Central, but Black can't get it out. He turns it over to McCaslin. Back to the line. Jackman setting it up and behind the goal now. Right back in behind the net. Toros trying to set this up in front. They can't find a man right in front of the slot area. Now it's Dobbs to kick it behind the goal. He fires it around the other side. Jackman waiting back at the line. He'll take it. Sets up McCaslin on the other side. Cooper McCaslin. Shot! Second. I might have hit the stick there of Wolf. Kept in by Jackman though. Brandt though. Now it's McCaslin. Over here to the other side. Now McCaslin again. A one-time shot. Stopped there. This time by Wolf and a rebound. They can't bury it. Another loose puck. Toros still in there. Can't fire that one in over the goal. Big opportunities on the power play. Nothing could find the back of the net. McCaslin takes it from his own end. He'll leave it there, and the Toros will take it behind their own net. Now leading it out of his own end is Riley Brandt. Brandt can't get around Trainer for the opportunity. 50 seconds left to go here on the penalty to McKay. Great move there by McCaslin to spin away from the checker. And out starts Jackson bringing this in. Lost control of the puck there at the line. Now dumped away at center. Ethan Sterling here with it at center. Lead pass for Dobbs with over his stick. North Central just pick it and send it down the ice. That's going to be Sterling from his own zone now. Lead pass. It goes tape to tape for Legacy. Legacy cutting in. Trying to set up Kiddicklow, but the pass is over his stick, so Kiddicklow now gets it behind the goal. Setting up Legacy, trying to jam it in from the side. Got stopped by Wolf, who was up against the post to make the save. Turned over there. Tapped in at the line by Sterling. And Sterling pushes that right back in behind the net. Toros still looking. Penalty to McKay's over now. So North Central back to even strength. Over here to the other side, McKay going after the puck after getting it in the box. But Sterling's got it. Ethan Sterling's pass to the other side was out of the reach of Luke Stone and onto the stick of Keaton Legacy, who turns it over once he reaches the offensive end. That's past everybody, including Jacome Schultz, down the ice for icing. Face-off now off to the left of Wolf. One there by North Central in their own end. Big defensive win there. Tipped out. Opportunity to skate after it there was McKay. Couldn't get to it. There on the other side. McKay finds it and jumps it back to the line. Was out of the reach at the blue line, so he's got to go back there in his own end to retrieve it. And he'll have some company back there trying to cause a turnover. McCaslin has control of the puck. Cooper McCaslin cuts to the circle and drops it back there. Now for Cole Campbell over here to the other side. Gets smart play to push it off to the right corner for Dobbs. From behind the net now. It's the Toros with the loose puck. Cutting out. Shot. That gets blocked on the way through. Doesn't reach Wolf in the net. Knocked down there at center there by the Toros. But they can't go with the puck. And here comes Jackman after it now. Sorry. Coming in over the line. Trying to drop it back in behind the net. Pushed off the boards. They're setting this up. That'll go past everybody. All the way down. Thomas has got to commit to play that. We'll leave it back there for Cooper McCaslin. McCaslin to the other side. That's Cole Campbell's shot. Pass up through center for Riley Brandt. Out there with Jackman. That's a turnover. Jackman's got to control his man. As that is Lamar trying to bring that in. Lamar lost control of the puck there in the corner, but he's still trying to get it. Caught off the glass and out. That got kept in. Tried to keep it in. He does his best job there at the blue line. Big keeping there by Mishke. So now face off right here in front of us. Norman brings us in. Goes back to the line there for Mishke. To the backhand shot. Great pass saved there by Christian Thomas as he stopped that opportunity there from Lyman. Up through center comes for Ethan Jackman. Jackman's shot just missing the right pad there of Wolf. From their own end now, it'll be North Central to escape this out. Not going to get around the defender, so it gets picked up here at center by Dwyer over here to the other side as the Toros look for some room. Blake Smith will send that in on net. Got steered aside with ease by Wolf back in behind the goal. We're on that left side here for an opportunity to clear it out. Got kept in though by Sterling to keep it in the offensive zone for Legacy. Shot! Stopped there by Wolf and no rebound. Nothing here with under 5 minutes left to go here in the first period. The Toros have had the majority of the chances, including on their power play. They had a great opportunity on their power play right in front of the net. Just couldn't bury the rebound into the open goal. Sterling drops that up to the other side. LA pass got read well by Clemens, who brings us in. Tripped up, and that'll be the first Toros penalty. And once again, just like the penalty to McKay, this one is going to be a tripping call, and it's going to go to Michael Drew for the Toros. So now we get to see what the North Central power play will have to offer here in a 0-0 score with 4:14 left to go here in period number 1. Face off won by them. Gilbert setting it up to the other side as the pass went through the skates. Back to the line now. Moving it around well as they move this off to the corner. Big hit in behind the goal. The Toros player took the brunt of it. That'll come out past Gilbert and out. Gilbert picking that up here at center now. Lead pass for Bennett. And he couldn't control it on his forehand. Now picked up there by number 5, Larman. Back in the zone goes number 21, Gilbert, after it for the lead pass. Now Cloutier, tape to tape. They bring this in for Jacome Schultz. Jacome Schultz keeps control of that puck. Gets it back to the line. They've got a man on the other side. That's Gilbert wide open. Gilbert's shot doesn't make it through. It hit a player and didn't make the net. Jacome Schultz now with it now. Keeping control of that puck and try to get away from the checker. His pass back to the line was nicely kept in by Larman. Back to the line for Gilbert. Good play. Shot. Stop. Rebound. Bouncing puck. Toros get it. Clear it aside, and Larman's got to go back in his own end to get retrieve it. Standing on 2 opportunities. Short-handed opportunity now for Legacy, but he gets stood up once he reaches the blue line. From their own end now is Jacome Schultz. Been out here this whole power play trying to move this in. That's a turnover and goes back in behind the net. Gilbert to retrieve it back in his own zone. Hard off the boards to the other side over everybody. And that'll be another clear away through center, but picked up there by Sibley. Sibley bringing it in, but Larman was offside. So now we get a face-off right in front of us. After the outside call, Riley Brandt to take it, and he wins it against Sibley. Big win there by him. Gilbert to the other side now. And that's an offside as Trainer was too quick and came over the line before the head of the puck. Sibley now takes this draw, wins it cleanly. Now it's Black with it. Black dumps that deep in the zone. Harder on the boards by Dwyer. Black trying to keep it in. Here's Trainer. Trainer trying to set this up in the face-off circle. Drops it back there for Black. Black's shot is going wide. Sibley's going off to the left corner. Sibley walking out. Face-off circle. Shot. Stopped by Thomas with a big save. And he's still trying to find it, and Sibley couldn't get to it. Bringing it up to the other way now is Ethan Jackson getting up there with Conlon Kennedy. Drop pass for Kennedy. He couldn't set the pass as he didn't have his stick. He had it knocked out of his hands. North Central take it back in their own end. Trying to get it back there to the blue line for a shot. It gets kept in there by Cooper McCaslin. Now he's got to pick it up here at center, and the Toros have got to wait to stay onside. Now they do. McCaslin got tripped up, couldn't do anything with the puck. That goes past everybody, and we'll get an icing call. Big offensive draw now to be taken by Riley Brandt. Or Legacy, sorry, was taking the draw. Legacy out there with Stone and Cadicolo, trying to set that puck up. Legacy is over there trying to dig away at it. Stone was waiting for the puck to pop loose, but it didn't come free. There's an opportunity now to bring this in. That is Medor trying to get away from Ethan Sterling, but Sterling stood him up. Over here to the other side now for Michael Drew. He does a good job to move it around the other side. Coming out through center, tipped off the boards, knocked down nicely though by Mishik. There's a shot. That doesn't make it through. Kept in by Black. Black a shot. Right past it. Loose puck. And they score right in front of the goal as they bury that loose puck right in front. And it's 1-0 North Central with 34 seconds left in the first period. Face-off coming here at center now. Trying to find it in the feet. It's Kluche. Kluche couldn't go with it. Capone Schultz comes in and delivers a hit. Opportunity now for Jackson to skate after the loose puck. He's got to try and beat Gilbert to it. Couldn't get to it in some time. Jackson couldn't cut to the front of the net as that goes off to the left side. Toros running out of time here in the first period. North Central with a goal here in the last minute. Zane Dwyer's shot gets blocked. One more opportunity here with 5 seconds left. It's Kluche's shot. Hit the side of the net, and that will be the final shot of period number 1. North Central with a late goal on a rebound dead in front. Have a 1-0 advantage over the Toros after 1 period of play. Ready for period 2 action now. Face off here at center. They started off, and Owen Dobbs tries to tip it to himself. From the own end now is Gilbert after it. Gilbert takes a long way around back and behind his own net. Picked up there by the Toros as they move this away. Good cut off there by Davidson trying to pick it up. Late pass up there for Kluche now. Kluche bringing this in. Setting it up. Broken away there by Owen Dobbs. Trying to skate after the loose puck now. He's got to try and take it away from home Schultz here in front of us. Over here to the other side now for Gilbert over his stick. Kept in there about the line. Shot going wide. Skipping out in front. Here's an opportunity right in front of the goal. Just out of the reach of Blake DeBow, who couldn't shoot it. Kluche trying to win the battle against Dobbs. Dobbs is getting some help over there. Trying to get it back there to the line, but it was out of his reach. Here's an opportunity now to skate this in for Jacome Schultz. Jacome Schultz takes this behind. He was out of his reach on the other side. Trying to take this going back to the line there for Trainer. He was out of his reach. Over here to the other side now for Blake DeBow, was out of his reach on the other side. Owen Dobbs trying to pick it up here on the left end. Pushes it off back to the line. They're trying to go back there for Larman. Back at the blue line, Larman. Over here to the other side, he's got a man open with a shot. Stopped there by Thomas on the redirect. Over here to the other side now, Larman's coming in from the line. Larman was getting pressured on him behind the Toros end, so that gets picked off. Big hit there over in the other end by DeBow. Zane Dwyer. That'll come away at center and picked up here by Larman, who uses the backhand to clear this away. All the way back in behind the net, and we get an icing. Face off now, off to the right of Christian Thomas. One easily there by North Central. Black. His shot gets knocked down. Toros trying to find it there in the zone, can't do it. Here comes an opportunity now for Mackay. Kicks it behind his own net. Mackay with it now. Finds a streaking Black. Can't shoot it. Sets it up to the other side, and the shot goes wide of the goal. In behind there was Medor to try and get rid of it. Medor putting pressure on there in the Toros end as they try and fire this around to the other side there for Ethan Jackson, who tried to tip it out. Couldn't get it past Black, and so Jackman's got to win this battle against McKay. This time he tries to use the glass to his advantage, and he'll clear it out. Over here to the other side now, here comes McKay. McKay's got Medora going to the front of the net, just couldn't get around Cole Campbell, who makes a nice defensive play on McKay back in behind the net. McCaslin spinning away and having it behind his own goal. Jackson trying to tip this out and get past Black, and that's not going to work. McCaslin now from his own end moves it over here to the other side. Here comes an opportunity to skate this from their own zone, and it's a lead pass for Conlon Kennedy that got broken up. Another opportunity. This one will go deeper here by Campbell as he takes a hit, but is able to deliver the puck back in behind the goal. Trying to shoot this right to the front net. There's a shot, and they score, and North Central have taken a 2-0 lead. It's up at center. Legacy trying to get around the other side. Picked up there by Gilbert with a pass. Here's an opportunity to bring this in for McGrath. He's not going to be able to get around the checker, so comes around the other side there for Cadicolo, trying to dig away at it and get it out of his own end, and that gets picked up there by Gilbert on the wall. Dwyer trying to get that puck out of the zone. High stick down nicely by McGrath. Back there for Gilbert. Gilbert can't shoot it. Here comes an opportunity to escape this away for Legacy. Keaton Legacy cutting one to the front net. There's a shot that goes wide of the net. Might have hit his stick and deflect wide. Legacy loses it now behind the goal. Here comes an opportunity to keep that in. Dwyer does his job to keep that puck in there at the blue line. Now it gets kept in this time by Cadicolo. Trying to put pressure on there with Legacy on Gilbert. From their own end, they start this out. Let up by Deere, who can't go with the puck, so that gets tipped right back in behind. Gilbert following it back in behind his own goal with a pass. Broken up there by Braden Davidson, who puts that past Gilbert and back in behind. Deere trying to get away with the loose puck against DeBow. Like DeBow trying to win that battle here in the corner. Along with Owen Dobbs, there's a shot that just goes wide on the deflection. DeBow trying to find the shield center, not going to get there. Here comes an opportunity to skate away with it. Brought in the zone, cuts to the center, but he can't shoot the puck. He keeps control of it there in the offensive end. Larman will dump that deeper back in behind the Toros goal, where they've got to try and retrieve it here to the other side. They see Larman coming in, but couldn't get a pass over there to streaking defenseman. From behind the goal now, it's Trainer with the loose puck. Got a man on him trying to hold him there and get a whistle. He's going to get some help over here on the other side. Doing a good job to try and hold it there and get a whistle. There's a pass that gets tipping away. There's a shot that gets stopped there by Thomas right in front. Tipped off the boards and kept in there at the blue line. From the slot area trying to set this up. Goes back to the line looking for a shot. Taken away there by the Toros as they try and move this away. Here comes an opportunity to skate this in. Let up by Owen Dobbs. They has it taken away. Larman now with it. Larman bringing this in, trying to get around the checker. Does a good job to fake Sterling wide. Puts it behind to himself. Larman keeps control. Sets it up now for the other side. There's a shot on that one-timer by McKay that got stopped by Christian Thomas. Tipped away at center. Black tried to keep that in, couldn't do it. There's Medora back there, number 23, trying to retrieve the puck there. But it's the opportunity now for Conlon Kennedy trying to win that battle behind the goal. And North Central just lay on the puck and get a whistle. Face-off won by North Central on the defensive end. As they start this out here through center. The lead pass. Toros, Blake Smith fell down. That could lead to an opportunity here for North Central. They couldn't jam it in from the side. Go back to the line. Nice block with the shot. Not going to make it through. Lead pass. Toros going with us now. Let up by Ethan Jackman to try and get away. Couldn't get through the defender. Here comes another opportunity for Jackman. Tipped that in front. Can't get to the front of the net. And then Jackman gets taken down. And then he trips up his man coming out of the zone. Face-off will come off to the right on the icing call. Trying to win this back to the line with Jackman taken away there by Jacome Schultz. Now it's Riley Brandt here at center. Trying to get it away on the other end. Jackson with a pass here now for Blake Smith with a lead pass. Out of the reach of Conlon Kennedy down the ice and into the corner. The battle over there on the left side to try and get the puck free. Not going to be able to get it. Late pass for Jacome Schultz. Jacome Schultz tried to bring this in with a pass. It got broken up nicely on defense as he came back and tipped it away. Now taken away by the Toros with a big hit. Over there on the left side, that hit a stick on the way through and goes back into the corner against Jacome Schultz. Blake Smith going after it on the left side. Backhand of the way. Here comes an opportunity to escape with it now for Ethan Jackman. Trying to get around the defender. He's right in! And it got stopped there by Wolf. Face-off is off to the right side now. Here comes Cole Campbell with a shot. Hit a stick on the way through. Kidikalo trying to find it. Kidikalo can't get one to the front of the net. Adam Kidikalo back to the line for Cole Campbell. Campbell can't shoot it. Here comes an opportunity now for Larman. Larman going one-on-one against Thomas, and he scores to make it 3-0. Face-off won there by North Central as they bring this in. Larman trying to win around the checker. Kept in there this time by Larman. Larman tried to put it back into the left side. Back in behind the goal here for the Toros. The Toros were an inch away from making it 2-1 after the chance by Jackson, but back came Larman to make it 3-0. There's another opportunity. Can't put it in at the side of the goal by Owen Dodd. Coming around the other side now for Blake DeBow. DeBow takes this behind the net, trying to walk out in front. Couldn't get around the checker. Toros get it now back there for Ethan Sterling. Sterling is shot to the net, deflected in wide. Coming around the other side there for Owen Dobbs now. Dobbs cutting out. Can't send one to the front of the net. It's a turnover. James Wire trying to keep that in. His shot got knocked down, and then it goes over the stick of DeBow at the blue line. Now Sterling turns it over, and it's one-on-one now for Sibley. And he stopped there with a right pad of Thomas this time. Sibley gets the opportunity to get it back. Mador, shot, stopped there by Thomas. From their own end now, trying to flip this away. It's on that left side to try and get it out. Got knocked down there by McKay. Over here to the other side to try and put this behind the goal, wrapped around the net. It'll be now an opportunity here for Trainer to keep that in. He's not going to get there. That'll slip down the ice. Not enough for icing. North Central have it in their own end. Goes for that lead pass. It's right tape to tape for McKay. McKay's got Mador going to the net. There's a shot that's not going to get through. Stand on it. Toros might be able to take advantage of that. Here comes Keaton Legacy. Legacy trying to get around the checker. Instead drops it off. There's a shot. Stopped and caught there. Held on to by Wolf. Face-off is off to the left. Back to the line. Looking for a shot to the front of the net. It goes way wide of the net. Here comes an opportunity now to skate this out of their own zone. Hard off the board by number 18. Michigan back behind his own goal. Toros have it behind their own net to try and get around the checker for Legacy. Picked up there by Cloutier as he tries to bring this in. Cloutier with some nice moves. Couldn't get to the front of the net. And then an opportunity there by McGrath is taken away. Here comes another opportunity now for Ethan Jackson. He fired that one wide. So Jackson goes for 2 on his breakaway. Here's another opportunity now, back up the other way. Wrap around out in front, nobody there. Trying to get around the checker there of McGrath, but McGrath cut it off. Right back in behind the goal it goes. Trying to jam this in from the side there was McGrath, and Thomas is able to find it. Face-off is off to the left of the goal. One back in behind the net. Trying to use the boards to his advantage to get that puck out. Not going to be able to get it through the zone. Here's another opportunity there against Larman. Here's Sibley with it now. Over here to the other side. North Central trying to cut through. Here's an opportunity now for Gilbert with some nice moves. Larman is coming up in there behind him as well. as they try and find the loose puck. It goes right into Thomas for a stop. Face-off is off to the left now of Thomas. Jobs over here for Cole Campbell. Campbell tries to move this out through center. Went over the stick on the other side. Here's Conlon Kennedy after it now. Kennedy puts that deeper and it goes for icing. No icing on the play. We get our face-off that's just outside of the north central bench area at the blue line. That penalty, or that power face-off, will be taken by Braden Davidson against Sibley. Davidson wins the draw. Trying to fire this around. That gets knocked down here at center. Still trying to find that loose puck now is Lyman. He has one of the two goals here in the second period that has the North Central Predators up 3-0. From behind the goal, they're trying to keep it there and behind. Still loose and it gets picked up there on the other side. Here comes an opportunity now for Beer with a lead pass to bring it in. From their own end, hard off the glass and out. And that is not going to be an icing call. It goes back there for Beer. Beer will take it from his own end for an opportunity now. The lead pass for McKay is brought into the zone. McKay will take this back in behind as he kicked it back in behind the goal. Toros get the opportunity to skate away with this with a lead pass. It's Luke Stone with it. His pass hits Bennett on the way through. And now it's Medor with it. Medor trying to find it here and bring it in the zone with some nice moves. Couldn't get around that last line of defense. Stone trying to control his man, take his man off the puck. Trying to move this around to get this out of the zone. Now is Ethan Sterling. Sterling bringing this in. Looking to take the shot. He'll take it in behind the goal and get pounded in behind the net. Trying to get back on his feet. And Wolf is going to hang on to that. Face up, up to the right of Wolf. Jackman, shot. Stopped there by Wolf on the shot. Toros get it, or North Central get it, and send it down the ice. We're in the last minute with 20 seconds left to go. The Toros are on the power play after they hit on Sterling. Cloutier will have it from his own zone and flip it away down the ice. From their own end, they look for a pass. Here comes an opportunity to skate this away for Jackson with a lead pass. It was out of the reach of everybody and now picked up by Black. Fired out. And that's going to do it for period number 2. We go to intermission time with the Toros trying to dig themselves once again out of a 3-0 hole like they were on Friday night to start the third period. Kicking off period number 3, and we'll do that with a Toros power play with still a minute 22 left to go on the crossover from the second period. And it's going to be Riley Brandt to take that draw versus Sibley. Backhanded deeply back into the Toros end, where Jackman takes control and puts it back in behind the goal on a backhand. Cooper McCaslin from his own end now drops it for Jackman. Ethan Jackman, who had a couple of scoring opportunities in that second period, couldn't put one to the back of the net. Might get one here as well. There's a blocker stop there this time, though, by Wolf. Wrapped around the boards, and that is going to go down the ice, but no icing because it's still a power play. Thomas drops it back behind the goal. Lead pass. It's Riley Brandt to try and get that puck off the back end board. Brandt to bring this in with a pass for Legacy, trying to go to the front of the net. That gets stopped by Wolf, and it's still loose, trying to find it, and Wolf is the one who does and gets the face-off. 30 seconds left to go now on this power play. Face-off up to the right of Wolf. It goes back in behind the net now. Taken away by North Central. Trying to keep it out. McCaslin did his job, kept it in. Back to the line again for Cooper McCaslin to the other side. Trying to walk it from the face-off circle. That gets fired just right past Wolf. McCaslin for Jackman now. Ethan Jackman with a pass, trying to get there for Riley Brandt. He tips it in. Picked up there by North Central, who send that into the bench out of play. Face-off is off to the left now of Wolf. Trying to win that draw. Trying to get it back to the line. Taken away by North Central with a lead pass for Jacome Schultz. Jacome Schultz will try and bring this in over there to the other side. It goes back in behind for Dwyer. Big hit there on the other side as McGrath lost his footing. Here's another opportunity for Kluche. Couldn't get to the puck. Here comes Dobbs trying to get way through here at center. McGrath picks that away with a flip pass past Kluche. All the way back into the corner. Here's an opportunity for Jacome Schultz to go after it. He gets taken down but still sets it up there for the other side. From behind the goal, it comes around here and it gets kept in there by McFarland. He tried to do his job and McFarland got tripped up. Campbell trying to do the job behind. Beer with it now, drops it back to the blue line. Nice hold in, fires it there for McGrath in the corner. McGrath is going to be tied up in the corner now, so he's going to get some help there with Jacome Schultz as everybody's trying to dig away at the loose puck. McKay's going to try and enter in here to try and dig it free. Finally scores free and McKay's got it. Sets up a front shot, stopped there by Christian Thomas. Owen Dobbs with it now with a lead pass. That's for Blake DeBow, who can't get to it as it was in his feet area. DeBow knocks that down. DeBow shot, fires it just wide over the blocker hand, right behind the goal now. Trying to find a striking player coming into the zone, taken away by North Central. They'll bring this up through center, and that is Medora with the opportunity. Taken away by Jackson, who tries to find it there in the feet against Legacy. Around the boards there for Ethan Sterling. Sterling will drop it back behind. McCaslin now with it. Cooper McCaslin from his own zone will drop it now for Sterling. To the other side as they try and reach the zone for Jackman. Not going to get around the defender, he got stood up. Right in behind the goal again. It's an opportunity for Keaton Legacy now. There's a shot, just fired off the post. Kept in there at the blue line. Big collision there on the other side. Legacy trying to hold on to it. There's a shot to the net. High and wide over the glove hand of Wolf. Kept in here at the line. Trying to dig that puck free. That'll go in. Wolf was able to steer it aside. And now picked up there by North Central as they clear it away. That's get picked up there by Braden Davidson. Davidson shot to the net. Right into the crest of Wolf for another draw. Face off now to be taken by Davidson. One by North Central as they take it back in their own end. The lead pass through center. Here comes an opportunity now for Sibley, but he's going to get blocked off. Nice defensive play there by Braden Davidson. Around the boards, kept in there at the blue line. Taking away it over there with Davidson to try and get the puck free. Toros doing everything they can to try and get that puck out of that corner. Finally comes free, and Blake Smith's the one that comes away with it. Smith will backhand the way to the other side now for Adam Cadicolo. Cadicolo with a tip at a front center. Lyman with a shot, scores! And Lyman makes it 4-0 as he snaps it over the blocker hand of Thomas. Face off here at center for Jackman. Now North Central with a goal in each period. One in the first, two in the second, and now one here so far in the third period. Control this one 4-0. Pros have had their chances in this one, just couldn't put them into the back of the net, and that has proved to be costly now in the game. McCaslin up through center with a lead pass. Trying to bring this in there is Legacy with a shot. Kicked off to the right by Wolf up into the corner. From behind trying to walk this out. Got stopped by Wolf and close. Legacy back couple walks away. None of them find the back of the net. And now we're going to get a penalty coming up here to the Toros. Brought in now for Lyman. Lyman with a pass, broken up by Brant, and now it'll be a penalty for hitting. It's going to go... It's going to go to Conley Kennedy, I believe, is a guilty party on that. Face-off is off to the right of the goal. Kluche is going to take this draw. Versus Blake DeBow in the Toros end off to the right. Won by North Central as they get this up there for Gilbert. To the other side now, it's an opportunity. Gilbert again will pick that up. With a pass that was in the feet area, but now brought into the zone by McGrath. He's not going to get anywhere with it. Here's Kluche with it now. Kluche back to left of Gilbert. Gilbert shot way over the mark. McGrath isn't going to keep that in. That's going to ricochet all the way out at center. Picked up there, fired to the other side now to try and pick this up for Gilbert. And that's offside. Face-off was there just in front of us. That goes down the ice, back into the corner. McGrath going back into his own end. Now picked up here with a lead pass, brought in by Jacome Schultz. And Jacome Schultz isn't going to be able to shoot this. Keeps control of it. Gets it back to the line now for Gilbert. Tried to find Bennett here for an opportunity. Bennett can't shoot it. Here comes an opportunity to push out wide. Jacome Schultz picking that up. Jacome Schultz with a backhand. Back to the line for Gilbert. Gilbert's not able to shoot it. He's going to get it back again though. Good defensive play as he got corralled there by Davidson back in behind. Starting it up for Jacome Schultz. Shot to the net. Hit her stick and went wide. Cloutier takes that off the ricochet. Cloutier back to the line for Gilbert. Gilbert stepping into it with a rolling puck that got stopped on the way through. Jacome Schultz puts that behind the goal. Opportunity now for Cloutier to try and get away from the checker. It goes back and behind for an opportunity now. He's going to flip it right in front, and the Toros take it away and then send it the length of the ice down the left side corner. Gilbert pressured on there on the other side as he only has 10 seconds left to go on the penalty to Conley Kennedy. Up through center it comes now for Gilbert to try and get away. Gilbert has it there in the corner, turns it over to Blake Smith. And Smith turns it over in favor there for McKay. Penalty to Kennedy's over. Here's an opportunity to kick this off the boards and keeps it in. Over the stick there, Medor on the other side. Laying there right in front of the goal. Couldn't bury it. There's Medor after it. Medor coming it back to the line. Here's Black after it now. Black's going to try and get it there against Blake DeBow. Couldn't get to it. Slipped all the way in. That's going to get stopped there and steered out to the left by Wolf. Big collision over there in the corner. Trying to get the puck free out of that scrum. He's going to walk this out on his own. Can't shoot it. One too many stick handles. Couldn't get it to his forehand to put it up. Here comes an opportunity now for McKay, and it's outside. Face off here at center. And Jackson wins that draw cleanly against Sibley. Over here to the other side looking for a lead pass. It's going to go off the boards all the way past everybody back into the corner where it gets out. Has to get picked up there by McFarland. Now picked up there by Sibley. Sibley bringing this in to try and get around the checker. It's going to go wide. Good move to put the brakes on here for Sibley. Goes back to the line now for McFarland. McFarland to the other side, looking to take the shot. Here it is from the face-off circle. Stopped there by Christian Thomas. Wrapped around the boards but can't get it out. Nice play there by Larman, who was able to hold that in. Larman again will find this in the corner. Larman moves it there. So Ethan Jackson gets the opportunity to skate away down for Riley Brandt. And that lead pass was over the stick there on the other end to Keaton Legacy. Sibley from his own zone will have this. His lead pass is over the stick of McGrath and right back into the zone for the Toros. Getting the man out of front, looking for the chance opportunity back there for the Cole Campbell. His shot got blocked. Here's another opportunity. That'll get kept in. Some nice play there by Adam Kadiklo, trying to hold the line. Now it's finally picked up his stick and cleared away. Campbell with it now. Cole Campbell will drop it here to the other side, looking to find some open ice to get away from Cloutier. Cloutier is trying to skate away through the neutral zone and he reaches the offensive end. Jacome Schultz will pick it up now. Right in front of the goal. It's not going to get to the front of the net. Luke Stone trying to use the boards to his advantage to get it up there, but the pass is picked off as he's going for the intended player in Davidson. That's offside to the North Central, and we get a whistle. Face off here at center to be won by North Central. The lead pass is almost broken up there. Now picked up by Gilbert. Gilbert trying to get in the zone, can't get around the defender. Almost a hit to his own man. Cloutier with it now, moves it over here to the other side for Medor. Medor bringing this in. Shot to the net. Stopped there with ease by Thomas. Kicked off to the right. DeBow couldn't get it out on his backhand, so it goes right back in behind the goal to control it and try and get around the defender. Nice play there by Sterling, who brings us in, and it's offside. A Face off now just outside of the north central blue line. Trying to find that loose puck here at center. Cooper McCaskill with it now. Trying to skate away from the check of Medor. He brings us in. Looking for DeBow on the other side. Couldn't get a puck there to him. DeBow tried to pick it up in behind the goal. Tried to take it back there to the line. There's a flip pass knocked down by McCaskill at center. And now it'll be Blake DeBow who dumps it the rest of the way. Right back in behind the north central net. Coming around the other side. It's going to get kept in here from the blue line. And get poked deeper, picked up there by number 18 in the corner. Trying to escape a checker there. Sterling dropped it back to the line. Nice play by him. Blake Smith's shot got blocked on the way through, so Sterling had to try and back it up. Here comes Medor around Sterling, in, stopped there this time by Thomas. Big save there by Christian Thomas. That was a nice play by Medor to get around Sterling for that opportunity. Medor picks that up off the boards now. Wrapped around the other side and gets kept in there by Miskney at the line. Miskney, shot to the net, right pad save there by Thomas. It's still loose and the Toros will clear it, the garbage down the ice. It's going to go all the way down and go, no icing on the play. It goes behind the net. 2:50 left to go here in the third period. North Central controlling this game. 4-0 here in the third period. Goals in each period, one in the first period and the last minute of play, and then they added 2 in that second period to extend their lead to 3-0 at the intermission, and they got 1 more here in that third period. And Toros just haven't been able to bury the chances that they've had, including that first power play. They had numerous opportunities in that first period to get on the board first and just couldn't do it. Jackson's even had a couple of opportunities on the breakaway, including in that second period, just couldn't find a way to beat Wolf at that point in time. There's a pass out in front, backhand shot, and they score, and that's going to Lyman to make it 5-0. Face off here at center now. The Toros will have to put this game out of their memory. They don't have long before their next game, only a couple of days before they travel down to Markham to take on the Markham Waxes, and there's another goal coming out in front of the net, and I believe this one is going to Jacome Schultz to make it 6-0. Face off here at center. Trying to get away from the checker now is Ethan Sterling. With a lead pass up through center. Going to the net is Adam Kadiklo. He's not going to get the shot. There's one there right in on net. It got stopped by Wolf. Face off is off to the right of the goal. Picked up there by North Central as they bring this in. Trying to get around the defender. He takes it to the front of the net. Off the boards and tries to find it here on the other side. Right in front of the goal now. Trying to turn around there on the other side. Was picked up there by the Toros and fired all the way down the ice. And it goes for icing. Face off coming here off to the right of Christian Thomas. It'll be McCaskill with it now. Wrapped on the boards. Trying to fire this one away. That'll come out at center. Beer. We'll move it over here to the other side for an opportunity now to skate away from Medora. Last minute of play of the third period. It was 3-0 after 2 periods of play, and North Central made no doubt that they wanted to come out with 2 points in this one. They kept the pedal to the metal here in the third period and then scored 3 to add to their lead, and have shut out the Toros here 6-0. That's out behind the net. 30 seconds left to go on the clock. Up through center, runs into his own man. It's another turnover there and brought in offside. Face off here from center, backhanded away and back into the corner. First one after that is Michael Drew in his own end. Trying to get around the defender for a pass, knocked down by Gilbert. Here comes Sibley with it now, pushes it deeper in behind the goal now and behind the net. 5 seconds left, kept in there by Beer. He might get the final opportunity of the game. Beer pushes it off to the corner, and that's going to do it for the game. This one is going to end in favor of North Central with a 6-0 shutout over the Pee Wee AAA Toros with goals in all 3 periods. This is one that the Toros are going to want to forget, and they've got a short time to try and forget about it. Tuesday night, we'll have the game up in Markham. Thank you for watching on the Sunday afternoon. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.